Hey guys, welcome back. Carrying on with this 383 V8 engine build. I've finally got the correct piston rings. They're on all the pistons now. I've gone through and gapped them, and we're about ready to put the pistons in the block. Should be good. So yeah, just like that, we've got all the pistons in. Now, I still need to torque all the big ends up, but that's alright, we will flip it over and do that. It's just quite satisfying looking at all the pistons go up and down as you turn it over. Alright guys, so that's all torqued up, all the pistons in, rods are torqued, ready to go. I've fitted some auxiliary bungs in the front there. We have this nice brand new Kelford cams, hydraulic flat tappet cam. Now I got the specs here. We've got 500 thou valve lift. It's got 274 and 284 degrees duration, so it should have a pretty nice idle and be a pretty grunty cam. They actually even suggest that it needs a 2200 stall converter, and it says street strip performance cam for very strong mid-range power. Alright, so the camshaft is in, which is good. Now I'm going to run through putting the timing chain and gear on. This has actually got a multi-position crank gear, so you can adjust the cam timing. You can advance or retard it or have it in the standard place. So because I'm going to run it at the standard place, we have it on the 0. And then we line that up with the 0 for our cam. If we were going to advance it, there's another keyway around here with an A on it, and then the gear has an A there. Or retard, same thing. We use the retard keyway and the retard timing mark, but we're going standard, so that's where it is. Here, dot to dot. Now I'll put my bolts in. Now I've got cam bolts, put Loctite. You always want to use Loctite because this would be terrible if these came loose. You're going to have a bad time then. So I'll carry on putting this on, then we can put the front cover, the oil pump on, and sump, flip it over and start doing the cylinder heads. Alright, so plan was I was going to put the oil pump on, the brand new one here, and then put the sump on, then flip it over, but the bolt that goes through the middle of the oil pump to hold it on the block looks like it's still back at my friend's place. So while I'm waiting for him, I'll flip it over and I will actually start putting cylinder heads on it, because well, that's the only other thing I can do now. Alright, with the brand new camshaft, I've also got brand new lifters. So I'm going to put some lube on there and put them all in the holes, push rods and the rockers. Alright guys, been a couple of days since I got to work on 383. I've been waiting on some bolts just so I can finish bolting some stuff on. I finally got them, they're in that little tray over there. So we're going to put the oil pump on finally, and then I can put the sump on, bang a few of the frost plugs in. Still haven't got the bolts for the inlet manifold, so I don't know if you'll get to see that on there, but once I get this all together, we'll pretty much have it wrapped up, and he'll put it in the car, and then I'll show you the first startup and running the cam in. Alright guys, so that is pretty much as I can do. I'm still waiting on the inlet manifold bolts. They'll be coming maybe later this week, but this is what it's all looking like now that it's all together. Put a nice sump on there and everything. So we're going to put a Gilmer drive belt on it, and it's only going to run the alternator, so I need to fit that one and measure, get a belt the right length, because the kit that he got actually has a belt but it's way too long, because it came with the water pump pulleys, would normally do all three. But yeah, so I'll just finish this up here. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think. Subscribe.
Hello.
Hi.
Here we have
Motor.
motor.
I brought the motor.
Red. It's a red thing.
Yeah.
And the cam thingy. And the cranky thingy. And the rod. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sweden, yeah. It's a very Swedish motor.